Greetings,
Reverend Spaceman.
How you guys doing?
trying to beat you to it.
Yeah, you did.
Greetings, people of the interwebs. I'm Jake. That's your host. That was Reverend Spaceman. Co-host.
That's
the
your host,
host.
Reverend Spaceman.
Welcome to the Reverend Spaceman Show.
You can promote that later.
Now on
There's no
Cartoon Network.
There's no Reverend Spaceman Show.
There's a channel where you do things.
Yeah, but there's no Reverend Spaceman Show.
It could be the Reverend Spaceman Show.
Could be. You
I
should do
could-
your own show where you just rant about politics. And
That'd be
things.
great.
Like
See?
you said we were going to
Bam.
do when Trump won
We
the
just
election.
gave you new content.
I could just bitch about stuff. I do that anyways.
Yeah. Now you can actually get views and stuff like that.
You could actually get somebody to listen to your opinions.
That'd be great.
So look forward to that.
Maybe if that happens.
Other co-host, Dave. Dave's one of the co-hosts here.
What do I do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also Jordan. He's the best of us.
I'm not Dave. I'm not Rev. Unfortunately,
He's the best.
I'm just here.
Exactly.
So humble. He's the greatest.
He's the best of us.
That's why.
I'll be here all night.
So one of the big things that I guess dropped earlier in the week is the title, the official title for Episode 8 of Star Wars, obviously.
The Final Destiny.
Yeah, the Final Destiny. No, The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
What do we think about that, Jordan? Since you're the
The
biggest,
aficionado.
you're the biggest Star
Really
Wars.
wish it was Forces of Destiny, obvi.
Totes.
Right, Dave?
Yeah. That's what I said. The Final Destiny.
Yeah.
Final Destination.
No, the Final Destiny.
Okay.
No, I like the title overall. If you would have told me to come up with a title, I probably wouldn't have thought of that. But I'm not a very smart man.
Like
But it makes
Empire
sense.
Strikes Back again.
That was
Like
like
the Dark
number
Knight
2 or
Returns again?
3 on my list. But yeah, it makes sense. And then the opening crawl of Episode 7 says Luke Skywalker, comma, the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I kind of like how they're paying a little respect to that.
Yeah.
And
Even Snoke says it in
Yes.
speech to
It's
Kylo.
true.
You mean
Exactly.
Darth Plagueis?
Yes.
the biggest thing
You
is
mean Jar Jar Binks?
the biggest thing is Jedi is plural.
Yeah,
Could be.
it's both
So-
plural
Could be,
and
yeah.
singular, so it
So
could mean
It's
Luke.
got more
Could mean
multiple
Rey.
meanings,
It's a
which I
very-
like.
Is
Yeah.
it a little foreshadowing where they're just killing off the original cast movie by movie, and then Rey is the Last Jedi, or
It's
Yeah,
a,
that-
it's a
that's
Rey and Luke.
one of the Last
It's a buddy
Jedi?
Jedi movie.
Yeah,
so
and
like the buddy cop. They're starting
and I think
the
that
whole
is
buddy
the beauty
Jedi.
I
of-
was saying like a Star Wars
21
Nice
Jedi
Guys
Street.
Yeah.
type, yeah.
Yeah.
21 Jedi Street.
But no,
Is it
I do
on?
think that is the beauty of
Johnny
the
Depp
title
could be
is
21 Dagobah Street.
is it is
Yes,
left
that's
a
the next
little
anthology film.
mysterious and ambiguous.
It has many meanings.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
which is perfect.
And also, I love the font where it's basically like Return of the Jedi. I think it's Return of the Jedi font, but like the
Oh
colors
yeah, I
of
love the
Revenge of the
red.
Sith.
The red.
So it's basically kind of, and again, I like that this is almost like. This sounds like this would be the title of like the last movie in a trilogy. This is the
Yeah.
second one.
So
And
what
again-
is the third one going to be? Disappointing.
The
Just
Final
kidding. Maybe
Destiny.
Yeah, sure.
Because
No,
that
no,
makes
no.
more
No,
sense.
that'll be Forces of Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 9 is going to be from his nap. Because then you get The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi from his nap.
All right. But yeah, I think,
But
and again, the whole
I
beauty
saw that on the internet.
of this whole just the font leads a lot of speculation. I like it. I think it actually does lend to like a darker tone, which they have stated, and also with
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson being the director.
Yeah.
He, I've heard it's Ryan. But basically, he's
I heard it was Johnson. Ray Johnson.
I think it's just RJ.
whatever you want to call him,
RJ Corman.
RJ
or
Video?
pronounce it.
It's Rihanna Johnson.
He definitely is one of those directors.
Rihanna is directing the next Star Wars movie.
So-
That's what we've all been waiting for, right?
Yes.
I mean, she directed Force Awakens. We just
Yeah.
actually, I learned on a show I watched recently that Jake Johnson had directed. His full name is Jake Johnson Abrams. It's his directing name.
I thought it was Jar Jar Abrams.
No, it's actually the actor
Thought it was
from
John.
21 Jump Street.
Thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
John Jacob.
Jingle.
Yeah, that's. I mean, apparently it's for acting. It's Jake Johnson.
Oh.
For directing, it's Jake Johnson Abrams.
Ah,
I got you.
Not making this up.
You
It's
just said a
on the
whole
show.
lot of words.
I just like
It's
the
on a
fact
fake
that
internet.
I share a name to another celebrity because we're super famous
It's
here.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
What'd you think
Yeah.
of the title, Dave?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do you think it has any significant meaning with the
Of course
title?
it does.
I like the red.
Well, no, like what? I guess
Yeah,
what are your?
red's
Do
my
you have any
favorite.
speculations yourself, or are you
I
just
would
kind of
prefer
like
green.
whatever?
That was kind of my. Is it foreshadowing and all? It's more of a question. It's not really. I'm not speculating on anything. But is Luke gonna die? I hope not.
I have a question.
It would make sense, but like,
Do you like Star Wars?
I enjoy the films, the ones I've seen.
Yeah, you still haven't seen Rogue One.
I I've not.
Did you ever see the Clone Wars movie? Before the show started?
No, I just started the show.
How far are you in the show, by the way?
Probably done, aren't you?
Halfway through season 3 or something.
Oh, you need to,
I've
you need
taken
to
a
speed
break.
that up. The show's really good.
Yeah.
I've
Even
been
on
liking
the
it.
list.
Been liking it so far.
And Rebels too.
Yeah, I've got to get through Westworld too.
You like
Yeah.
the title,
Gotta
right?
finish that before
Yeah.
I start anything else.
Yeah,
Westworld is
I
really
like
good.
how it's like open to speculation.
Yeah, I love the
It's-
multiple meanings,
Yeah.
potentially.
Well, again, I think that's a lot of the movies have that kind of.
Revenge of the Sith
Yeah.
is pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but like,
Return of
Is
the
it?
Jedi.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
which Sith are we talking about?
Yeah.
The Sith now, the Sith to come.
I mean, there's only two that you could possibly be.
Sith happens.
I don't think
Darth
Duke.
Maul.
I don't think Dooku got much revenge. Darth Maul was active during Revenge of the Sith, according
That is
to,
true.
to the Ahsoka
Yeah.
novel.
Yeah.
I'm kind
But
of
he's not
hoping
Sith anymore.
he'll come back as what's his face? That actor?
Ray
That was-
Park.
No, that was supposed to play him. Del Toro, right?
Benicio del
Oh,
Toro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be because he's back for episode 8, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll bring in Maul in the movies again.
No.
I'd like them to, but
Yeah.
maybe in a spin-off.
Anything's
movie, but-
possible.
In a, not maybe not.
Well, yeah, it would just tie the whole.
Darth Maul's
kinda
brother.
Animated,
Yeah. Savage.
Yeah.
canon into
Well,
everything.
Well, you know, that's one thing that Rogue One did really well is tying
Yes.
in
Tie in
prequels,
the
original.
animated- I hear it actually did kind of tie in
Yeah.
Rebels.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Too.
I think Clone Wars and Rebels are
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
continuous thing.
More or less. Well, not to an extent, but Rebels is more focused on, a single group of people.
Yeah.
Clone Wars spread itself out. Like,
Yeah.
there were
yeah.
episodes where you would see no Jedi. You just see Darth Maul running around for
Yeah.
like 5 episodes in a
That
row.
would be cool. If
I also-
I haven't gotten to that.
I also did really like that Clone Wars focused on other Jedi that were like present in the movies, but you didn't really get to see a whole lot of them, like
Jamaican one.
Kit Fisto,
Yeah.
or one of my personal favorite Jedi, Plo Koon.
It's pretty cool.
He's-
Quinlan Voss got an episode.
yeah, Quinlan Voss.
Yeah.
And I think according to
That's
the
it,
old,
right?
Yeah. He's in
canon,
episode
he actually
Yeah.
he actually survived the Jedi Purge, if I'm not mistaken. According
Yeah.
Sure.
The Jedi had
Yeah.
a purge.
Yeah.
Purge night where all crime was legal.
Yeah, in the Jedi Temple, they're just like, all right, we need to purge all our dark side. So we're
That's what
going to
Anakin was
slaughter
doing.
each
He
other.
just got the day wrong.
to probably
It's just a huge misunderstanding.
wasn't even him going to the dark side. He's like, today's the Purge.
It's like Obi-Wan wouldn't listen to him at all.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Sorry, babe, it's the Purge.
I'm purging.
No, it's not. It was yesterday.
I'm purging so
No, that's what
hard.
Obi-Wan would have said. That was yesterday. The punch is no more today.
so late on everything.
You were supposed to purge yesterday, not today.
Ah, damn it! I killed those younglings
we
for
finally
nothing.
got that straight. That's why
You're
Vader,
supposed to kill everyone last night, not today.
That's
I
why
hate
Vader
my
was so
calendar.
angry. It's just like it was a misunderstanding.
I believe it.
I'm still purging.
So that's like, what are maybe some of our hopes of Episode 8? Because personally, what I want to see is, I know it's kind of like the whole.
I just kind of want Poe and Finn to kiss.
Oh, you haven't seen the extended cut of Force Awakens?
I haven't.
You know, you would appease
question
so
got
many people,
answered.
Dave. So many people want that so bad.
Yeah.
But what
You
I
and
want
all
to
the
see,
14-year-old Tumblr kids.
what I want to see is like all the other Star Wars movies.
Open.
The kind of older mentor figure doesn't really get to do much aside from die. Like they're kind of like, here, I'm going to shepherd you into this
I
world,
mean,
and they die.
what did he get back in shape for?
But like, what I want to see Luke do is actually like whip
wanna-
out his lightsaber and
Use that
kick
shape.
ass.
I want him to be a reverse like,
Somewhat.
Vader. Like I want like a Dave, cover your ears.
No.
Do it.
or like go use the bathroom or something. Like
Yeah.
leave the room.
Stop
Like
listening.
That's just me.
Dogs.
Can you
Da-
hear
a
me
Dave's,
talking?
A Dave's purpose.
Okay.
Just go leave the room for a
I
minute.
won't be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Hum to yourself.
Or let's like put some earphones in.
I want a Luke Skywalker version of the Vader scene in Rogue One.
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I really hope that picked up.
It's like, especially imagine this.
You were
So
right on the
imagine
microphone. I didn't hear you, but
So-
I could see you.
Okay.
Benicio del Toro is I think more or less confirmed is one of the villains.
He is
Yeah.
that's been confirmed.
So
It's
what
Benicio
if-
del Toro,
Yeah.
of course it
I think
is.
he should just reprise his role from.
Just like when Andy
Skyfall.
Serkis was cast.
So what if Benicio del Toro
He's not going to be Yoda.
and Kylo are kind of like almost internally battling each other? Maybe not so much physically, but like trying to win supremacy to become.
Well, we're going to find
heard
out
that
more
too.
about the Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
Probably
like
through
to know what's up with
Benicio's
that. The Knights of Ren,
cast or character.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
he
what I
might-
think would
he
be
might be one of
awesome
them.
is like say like Kylo after
And
his
even if
defeats-
he's not, he can at least probably provide some clarity
Yeah,
as
After
to.
Kylo and Spider-Man have rescued Liam Neeson from space Japan.
Anyways,
All these movies are in
no,
continuity?
I get what you're silence. But anyway, what I want to see happen is like say Kylo Ren after his defeat from Rey. Spoilers if you haven't seen Force Awakens.
What?
Yeah, but anyways, after his defeat, he's
Finn
like
didn't beat
super like kind of pissed off. He's
Emo.
like, yeah,
Listening
well,
to
you know,
Linkin Park,
better version of Anakin, and he's kind of like, I gotta go in there.
slitting his
And so
wrist with
basically,
the lightsaber, but it's
Yeah.
like cauterizing it so it doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
So I want to see like Kylo, go off to find Luke. He finds like Luke and Rey on Octo or maybe some other planet, and what?
Octagon?
Yes,
It's a UFC movie.
and I want to like, and Snoke is of course like, he's too
I'm
hot-headed,
Darth Plagueis.
and whoever Benicio del Toro's character is,
I'm Darth
let's
Maul.
let's hope a Force user. It's kind of like, all right, go after him, make sure he makes it back alive. So then Benicio del Toro, his shadowy, shady figure, goes after Kylo, and then
They
Kylo.
kiss.
Can I finish my pitch first, and then you can do your romantic comedy
I mean, it's the
or whatever?
Well, that's the
Um,
serious stuff that's going on. Finn and Poe on their own are going to be
Let
doing
me-
their own
let me-
adventures.
Yeah,
Like-
like how like
That's when they
Han,
find out
Han
they're
and Leia in
perfect for
Episode
each
5,
other.
how they go off on their own
Yeah.
adventures.
Then of
Kinda
course
like
they
the
find
whole
out they're
thing.
related in
Yes.
the next one,
Obviously, but let me
but
finish.
they don't care.
It's adopted though.
But like,
It's not- it's
I want to see like
But they don't care.
both like Kylo and Benicio del Toro's character like confront Luke, and Luke's just kind of like, "Bring it, bitch," and like takes both of them on an epic like 2-on-1 duel.
How about
He's
a
just-
three-way lightsaber fight where Benicio and Kylo are trying
Then
to
Rey
kill each
just-
other while they're trying to kill Luke?
Yes, I just want to see like a 3-way.
Then
fight.
Rey just appears and
I just want
kills
to see a
both of them.
three-way. Like,
And Rey just kills them all.
Finn and Poe, and
Accidentally
then Rey
kills
gets
Luke.
in
Yeah.
on it.
Their
So
staffs
she
and
has like
sticks
this whole
just
guilt
flopping
thing
all over the
because
place.
she killed her father.
I'm gonna
I
piss.
killed your
You just keep
father.
talking.
We have to talk about a movie that Richard hasn't seen.
But that's just my thing. Is I want to see Luke actually like, especially since this movie is presumably focusing a lot on him. He's got to like have an epic, badass scene.
He'll
Otherwise,
have his moment.
I hope
yeah.
he talks like the Joker. Just all his dialogue.
but basically,
We haven't heard him speak yet in this trilogy, so.
But that's when I
I want him to
that's
just do all of Trump's tweets. That's
That's
his
a-
dialogue.
that can be a
as the Joker,
separate TV show movie. I would pay money
But
to
I'd
see. that.
rather see it in Star Wars.
Sure.
Rey,
But
you're gonna
that's
be
one of my
huge.
biggest things that I want to see.
On
Jordan,
the wall.
what's one of your biggest hopes? To
I just
see?
overall want the film to be just sort of a darker tone, which I think it will.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again,
but being
bringing in
Disney,
Ryan
there's,
Johnson,
there's only
he's
so
not-
much dark you can go.
Yeah, but I think again, bringing in someone like Ryan Johnson, who I think actually does have a good grasp of
Yeah.
both darkness and humor, because in Looper, there's that kind of nice.
No, and I think it will.
Yeah.
It's just,
So Bruce Willis will be in the film.
hey, if he's
If he'll try,
an old,
sure. I'm
he's,
not
he's
opposed
an
to that.
old former Jedi
Yeah.
that they discovered was hiding with
Yeah.
Big Kenobi. It's Big Kenobi's brother, Bruce.
Him just crawl,
Bruce Kenobi.
just old, Bruce Willis crawling through like Vince. He's like, oh no, I know what it feels like to be a
He's on the
holocron dinner.
obligatory other Death Star.
Yeah.
And then
That's
they
just a whole
kiss.
separate storyline with nobody at all. Just Bruce Willis
Yeah.
taking in a Death Star by himself.
If they want to do that as a
We
spin-off
got
movie,
him,
sure.
kid.
Better idea. John
Again.
Wick taking on a Death Star.
Yes, yes.
Why? That doesn't
Shut
even
up,
make, that doesn't
Dave.
even make any sense.
Shut
that
up,
movie
Dave.
wasn't set in space.
John Wick is awesome, and I'll go see him in anything.
I'd see a John Wick in space movie. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I just
You
think
would see
I think
any
episode 8
space
will
movie?
I
find
would.
its
I'd see Game of Thrones in space.
more of its
Before I
tone
watch Game of Thrones.
to kind of get away from episode
Yeah.
7's
I would.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange in
rehash.
space, which is probably
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of was.
No, and again,
vaguely.
I do think that, and
Zelda
also
in
Ryan
space.
Johnson is writing, directing, which he also did Looper. I think he's written and directed all of his movies, but he's only done like 3 or 4.
It is not much.
But he's also writing the script for episode 9, which they might have to tweak a little bit.
I would imagine.
With the
Or
unfortunate-
obviously-
Yeah, that's another kind of issue. I'm not really thinking beyond just overall tone, and I haven't really thought of, I guess, individual scenes or pitches that I would want, but just it's going to be hard to incorporate the fate of
Yeah.
Leia.
Yeah.
So they did officially say they're not going to like digitally recreate
No,
her.
which I don't totally buy.
They
yeah.
said they have no plans.
That's true.
I think
That doesn't mean they won't.
I think they were doing that just to shut everyone up.
Yeah.
Since it just happened.
I think it could be
A
done
month ago.
respectfully, honestly.
Yeah, again, it could be one of those things where they're still
Give her
at
like
the time they
You
were
can
still
do like 2 or 3. There's closure scenes in episode 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Leia's not the type of character to like walk off into the sunset. I think
No.
she would have to
No.
go out and
But-
she would have to save a lot of people.
Yeah.
And make a big difference in the conflict.
But again, I think also if they did recreate Leia, I feel like Carrie Fisher, because she had a good sense of humor, like if they were
She'd
kind
be
of
fine with it.
she'd kind of be
Yeah.
like, make me look sexy or something
Yeah.
like that. Because that was just her sense of humor. It's kind of like, is it okay if we digitally recreate it? It's like, make me look 20 years younger and have like a smoking hot body.
Look like I did in episode 6.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Doesn't make any sense. but-
Who cares?
yeah. So and again, I think that is the beauty. But again, I imagine that all comes down to her estate,
Yeah.
like with her family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is why I want Connix, her daughter, in the movie, in real life, that's in the movies, to have, I guess, more of a bigger role in episode 9.
Didn't they say she was supposed to have a bigger role, or is that
yeah,
just rumor?
in 8 she is. She has
Okay.
more than one line, but we don't know the extent of
Yeah.
it. But in episode 9, you can actually do it that
Yeah,
way. You know,
definitely.
she can kind of pass the torch to her for that role.
Which would also be fitting because not only is that her daughter, but again,
Yeah,
you could,
but that both
you could-
those
yeah.
characters being
but
in
you could
the
make
resistance
that character be the new
get promoted.
Leia,
Yeah. I'd
or
love to see
Leia
that.
type character, the general
Yes.
and all that stuff.
that
which
would still work for the story. It wouldn't,
and would be paying respects to.
Yeah, I want to be paying
the-
respects to where the fans would appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's the best way I can really think of to do that.
Now, do we want the whole Snoke story? How do we want to see that
I
play
still wanna
out
see-
in episode 8?
Yeah, Plagueis. I
Revealed
think,
in that movie or 9?
Jar Jar.
Not necessarily. You could reveal it in 9.
Yeah.
It could be the big reveal of. I assume there's going to be some kind of big reveal.
Yeah,
at the end.
but
There's
do
too
you
many-
think they're gonna like save the big showdown
I kind of feel
thing,
like the
or
Snoke thing, who's Rey's father thing, could be 8.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the perfect way to end it in the Skywalker story. Because Plagueis created
Yeah.
Anakin. That's why he doesn't have a father. Or it's
What?
Qui-Gon
wait?
Jinn.
So
They're
Plagueis is Qui-Gon.
Yes.
And he'll be played by Liam Neeson in 9.
Liam Neeson did say he would return to Star Wars if. I mean, granted,
I was Qui-Gon the whole time.
But he still hasn't confirmed those rumors that he filmed that episode 3 scene.
episode-
That
Oh,
was-
yeah.
that
Oh,
was
okay,
never-
yeah.
Like, was he a ghost or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was supposed to cut.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Because there were like rumors of him being on set in London one day,
Yeah.
and he hasn't confirmed or
That's
denied. I don't
Spider-Man
think, as of a
and
few years
Kylo
ago.
were off Briscoe.
But
Makes sense. But yeah, that's my personal preference. Is I would like him to
I feel like
be.
that's really the only satisfying conclusion.
you remember those rumors about a year ago of Hayden Christensen being
Yeah.
over in London to film something?
Yeah.
Is he just in the suit? Or was he in Rogue One?
No, he's not in the
Was he
suit.
No.
It was just like some.
Probably next.
I don't know why
Bodybuilder
you, I don't know
type
why you
dudes.
needed to
David
be
Prowse,
besides
obviously.
just just to say he came back.
Yeah. No, but he wouldn't. If it was just for Vader, they wouldn't get him. It would have to be. There's this big flashback scene that's being rumored, so I don't know if
I'd
Like
like
what-
to
it's
see,
being talked up to be like some, the biggest scene.
I would like to see
ever.
a live action Clone Wars era Anakin when he's got
Yeah.
the Jedi
Yeah.
robes on,
When
he's
he was
got
cool.
the armor on it.
Yeah.
and, and he didn't suck.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is
Well,
one
like-
thing about the Clone Wars. It did retroactively improve the prequels.
Because it seems like
Yeah.
they're wanting to go a step up from the episode 7 where Rey discovers Luke's lightsaber.
Yeah.
It seems like they want to one up that.
Yeah.
I think if that's the scene where they're gonna have Hayden,
Yeah.
I don't know in what capacity.
Let's also with the whole Rey thing. What do you all think about the whole theory that she might be a Kenobi?
I think it's
I
possible.
wouldn't be opposed to it.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
And I think also because at first it was one of
She's-
those
She's
things.
the
she's-
one doing all that. Time.
She's somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obviously.
She's not
Like-
going to be just
Yeah, why would
this
she do a
random
woman's
like
voice?
people
It was-
like people
yeah.
want her to
She
be
could
now.
feasibly be a Kenobi and a Skywalker.
yeah,
Yeah,
And that was one of the things where like when I first heard the Kenobi,
she's
or
Jin's daughter.
not even like heard the
Duh.
theory, but
Yeah,
like when people were like,
obviously.
"Oh, she might be a Kenobi," I was like, "Are people just grasping at anything?"
No,
It's
the
like
evi-
she's
the
Darth
evidence
Maul's
is there.
daughter. And all this, yeah.
She's Darth Maul's daughter.
Again, people were just grasping any straw. They're kind
He's
of
still
like,
around.
yeah.
They just go see my daughter.
They will not kill him.
He
When-
made a daughter with one of the Night Sisters.
When I actually looked into like the theory of her
That's
being a
what we need for
possible
the first
descendant of
time.
Kenobi, it actually made sense. And think about this: like, you know, Kenobi being the one who trained Darth Vader, Kylo's grandfather, the granddaughter and grandson of Vader and Kenobi, going at it would actually be a cool, like, kind of full circle. And again, I think. You know, one of the biggest things when people are kind of like, oh, I don't want everyone to be related in Star Wars because it kind of closes the universe,
Very
which
incestuous.
But at the same time, all right, the saga movies are always
just makes sense.
yeah, and
The
again,
saga
I think
movies are
I'm
always
fine
gonna
with that really up until 9. I think they need to quit that afterwards.
Look, the saga movies are probably always going to be about the Skywalker
Probably,
family.
I think they should have just ended at 9. But
well,
They're not gonna.
I'm not entirely
I don't think
opposed.
they will.
I'm not entirely opposed to the Skywalkers being the main, like, maybe not even the main
there are
focus, but I
obviously
think
other stories to tell in the
yeah, but I
universe.
think
Yeah, but that's
I'm
what the
cool.
spin-offs are
I'm cool with like the Skywalkers
Like Rogue
still.
One.
But I'm still cool with the Skywalkers being
what I hear.
involved. Like, say for example, after Episode 9, they take a few years off. Hopefully, it just me personally, I would like them to take a break from the sagas,
Not
like
Yeah.
the
15
standalone.
No,
years,
no.
but
No,
maybe
but like
5.
5 years,
It'd be fine.
3 to 5 years, just focus on like standalone movies. But then the new trilogy, the Skywalkers are still involved. Like, say, you know, Rey is a
Whoever
Skywalker,
she is.
whoever.
Yeah.
They're still there, but they're not maybe as the main focus. Like,
They
they
will
can
be.
focus on a new. I'm just saying, like, I think it'd be cool if, again, they can still keep the Skywalkers involved, but focus on other characters. as
They're
well,
always
like
going to be the
them.
royal family
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
the Star Wars
That,
universe.
basically. They're always. I think they're always going to be centric to the
You're gonna,
episodes.
Yeah.
their presence will be felt,
Yeah.
whether in more saga movies or in the spin-offs.
No, yeah, and I think that's fine. I mean, it'll be a new set of Skywalkers maybe in
Yeah.
the next trilogy if it even gets that far.
But also another thing too, though, is they don't even have to necessarily have the Skywalker name because they can be descendants of the Skywalker family,
Well, yeah,
and it could
Kylo.
still, I guess, in a way, technically be part of the Skywalker story, but they just maybe don't take on the name of Skywalker. So, like, again, like, let's just say, like, Rey takes on again, if this Kenobi theory is true, maybe she takes on the name of, you know, Kenobi, like Rey Kenobi, and then she still has that, maybe that Skywalker blood, but takes on the name of Kenobi, or, you know, whatever. Who knows?
Or Rey Solo, because she could very well be Kylo's sister.
That's what I was, before Force Awakens
Yeah.
came out, that's what I
because the
Put
It
all
still
my
kind of
money
makes
into.
sense because Han knows who she
hadn't
is.
gotten used
Yeah.
to calling her Rey
Han and
Solo.
Leia clearly know who she is.
you know, Legends had the Solo twins.
Yeah,
Obviously
Jason
they're not
and
twins,
what was the other? It was Jason
Jaina.
and
And again, I feel like with Kylo's mind stuff, he could have erased her
Yeah.
memory.
or Luke could have erased it
Yeah.
to protect her.
I feel like
Well,
it'd
there's
be
just
more.
so many
He
lines
clearly
that you
knows
can
who she
that you
is.
can
Yeah.
that you can overanalyze as much as you want in Force
Which
Awakens.
again, that's
which is
the beauty of all this
yeah.
fan speculation
Which I
of
love.
anything, whether it be Star Wars or whatever. And
That Little
that's
Pony,
sure.
We'll find out.
Dexter's Lab.
And that's what all these like studios
You're gonna
like.
see
They
Mount
like this
That's right.
speculation and like word of mouth. So that way we can like spread it to other people. Be like, oh, who do you think Rey is? And they're like, I haven't really thought about it, but they like this.
You know,
whole
Rey from Evangelion.
Ray
Rick-
Romano.
Rey Solo,
Yes.
Kenobi, Skywalker.
I
Yeah,
hope
that
Ray
famous-
Romano is at 9.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I don't care about 8. I hope Ray Romano is at 9.
Look at this, I'm using the Force. let's make that happen. Put Ray Romano in the next
Why isn't
standalone
he in
movie.
more things?
He was the original Rey, and then they changed her to female.
Yeah. For Evangelion.
I
And
get
then
it.
they
You know,
adapted
but
that
I feel like
character
it would
into
have been
Star
better
Wars.
with Ray Romano.
Yeah.
Just as Ray Romano.
Yeah.
But also as like an albino 14-year-old high school girl.
Yeah, but as Ray Romano.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, why am I all albino?
Yeah.
As long as you just
Ray
create the
Romano
character
impression.
he created on Brandon, then I think we'll be fine.
Ray,
Yeah, just reboot every movie with Ray Romano.
Ray
Be okay with that.
Ramon Solo. Marone.
Ray Romano's-
What is, I don't know, I haven't watched that show in a while.
Never told me the odds, kid.
With a little Kermit to it. So now he's going to be the Yoda character.
They do sound similar though, Kermit and Ray Romano.
They do.
Like put them in a room together, you're kind of like, and you're blindfolded. You're like, I don't know who's
Understand
who.
who's talking.
Is this Rey or Frank Oz?
You wouldn't know until someone like Ray brings up something about Italian. And you're like, oh, that's Ray. Other than that, you're kind of like, I don't know who's who.
What are we talking about?
Star Wars.
Like, why isn't Ray Romano in more Star Wars movies?
With this podcast, it'll obviously like skyrocket him back to his fame.
We know Jesse Eisenberg listens, so
Yeah.
He's
What's
a
up,
good.
Jess?
we can at least get Ray Romano in Justice League.
One thing I
He can
am
play
excited.
literally any of the characters.
Superman.
Whichever roles Nick Cage doesn't want.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with that.
he's the original Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I'm excited for is to see Kylo more improved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see him like just full dark, no remorse or anything like that.
I know.
They should play that. No remorse.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Wouldn't.
Kylo's what he meant.
Yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts about Star Wars before we move on to our next topic, gentlemen?
It's Star Wars. We're gonna see it.
I can't wait for the character development
Well,
of
You guys will see
BB-8.
it. I'll see it
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, that was my next question. Are you actually going to see it opening week, like opening night with us?
I don't know what I'm
You
going to
can't
do
deny-
a year from now.
You need to ask off.
Neither
that
do I, but I'm
The
gonna.
rest
Go
I'm
ahead and
gonna.
request off.
Yeah,
We're
If I
gonna.
can request off that far in advance,
Yes.
sure.
you
we're
can,
all-
Dave.
we're
No
all-
one cares.
We're all gonna request off for it. We're all gonna see it this time.
Even if I'm working at whatever job
Just
I may or
leave.
may not have, yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I can't come in.
I'm going to
today.
see Star Wars.
Star
sorry.
Wars, and people will understand. Cause you're like, all right,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd do the same thing.
But
Then-
you would do the same thing because you're you.
I might even just write your name in.
Just
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Why were you doing that before?
Yeah. I don't know why I haven't been doing that.
Yeah, why haven't you?
You started.
I will from now on.
What are all these days you've requested?
Where are you going?
It's like, Dave, you're not working for the next 6 months.
What? As long as you're paying me, that's fine.
So this
I
one,
finally saw Rogue One.
I had 6 months off.
Squeezed it in.
I saw it every day of the 6 months I was off. It's that good.
Double feature. Despicable
if any
Me
movie is
3
that
and Rogue One.
I don't
Gearing
think
up
I
for
could-
the
And
Milo
John
Hollywood
Wick
movie.
2.
I don't think there's any movie I could watch every day for 6 months.
No, even
Anyone?
no.
I mean, if you really think about it, the same movie every day for 6 months.
No, I would get sick of it at some point. Even 2001, I would get sick of
I don't know that
it.
you could watch that 3 days in a row.
I have before.
Really?
It's really good. Yeah.
No, again, like it is.
I'd give it another shot.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite movie. So.
No, and again, I totally get that. It's just it's one of those movies where like I'm okay seeing it once. I might rewatch it again years
I
down
would,
the
I would
road.
revisit it.
Yeah.
I think you should at least rewatch it like by yourself
Yeah.
when we're not, all talking over it.
It's like the worst
With our
way to
witty
watch that
commentary.
kind
Yeah,
of movie.
it really is.
So I guess we'll move on into apparently the Flash movie is going back to square one. Page one rewrite.
You don't
It's
say.
not a huge surprise since they've lost 3 directors.
They got to make room for Shazam.
Yeah. They need to just like fast track Shazam. Wait until Justice League comes out, see how that's received. If it doesn't do well, just scrap Flash. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
Or if Flash is the only character people seem to like. I honestly kind of feel like that's what they're doing right now. Was just kind of waiting. Because even with Suicide Squad, it was critically bashed, but people
Harley.
loved Harley.
Yeah.
So she's getting her own spinoff and possibly a Deadshot spinoff. Like,
I
I think
don't
they're going
want
to
that.
pick and choose
Well, like-
what people have liked.
I don't
Go
need a
from there.
Deadshot spin-off.
Yeah.
And like here's the thing. I like the fact that they're willing to do like a Deadshot movie, a Black Adam, Shazam, but
Yeah, clearly they're just going to plow ahead and keep doing these movies no matter what people think.
I think if you're
They don't read the news.
if you're gonna like
They just don't want to anymore.
if you're gonna like
I can respect
focus-
that. We're just gonna.
Yeah.
That's what we're just gonna do it. We're doing Shazam. We don't care.
I'll give them that.
We don't care what Jake from Pasty Pale says.
We're
We're doing Shazam.
take it.
They're the
Shazam!
Twisted Sisters.
Although
studios.
again,
Gosh.
the only reason I think
Oh,
they're
wait.
fast tracking this Black Adam
Shazam.
movie is because of The Rock. If it was not The Rock in this role, and whoever they had cast, if they had cast
I don't
anybody,
disagree.
Yeah.
they would have been like,
Rock gets stuff
yeah,
done.
yeah, well, we might do a movie
He
at
is
some
the
point.
B12
But now
shot
that-
of actors
Yeah.
to franchise.
Yeah.
And again, I still guarantee, like, I think I mentioned last podcast, I guarantee he went into the DC studios and was like, so, where's my movie? Shazam, is that happening? And they're
Yes,
kind
it
of like,
is.
You smell
damn
that?
it.
That's the
That's-
DC
what-
universe.
Well, we were listening to this guy called Jake on the Pasty Pale podcast, and he was really like down on Shazam for some
Oh, yeah,
reason.
Because it's not
I
happening.
subscribed to
It's
that
not
channel.
happening.
Jake, it's happening.
If
All the
Shazam
Warner Brothers
happens,
executives subscribe to this channel.
if Shazam happens, I might actually be like, okay. Or no, if Black Adam happens, I might be like, okay, Shazam might
I'm
happen.
sure Black Adam It's happening?
Black Adam's happening because Shazam
Yeah,
is
it is.
happening.
It's real.
He's
Sure.
gonna be in Shazam.
All right, why
It's
not?
real.
It does exist. Shame on you.
Again, I'll believe it when
You know
I
who
see
you
it.
are.
I'll believe it when I see it. But until
You
they
will see
start,
it.
until they start announcing directors
You
or
will see
writers,
Midnight
cast,
premiere.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Even
in
though-
Los Angeles.
Even though it premieres like 9, we'll go see it at midnight.
yeah,
just
you'll
because.
see it at midnight in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
yeah.
No matter where we're living at the time.
But again, like I was saying though,
It's a long flight from Canada.
I like the fact that they
Hey.
want to do these kind of lesser known
Come on.
characters, but before you do that, focus on like the core Justice League members. Make good movies. Keyword, good movies. Don't like have the studio involved, like too involved to where they're kind of like, oh, add this and do that.
But they
Like
were
where your
also-
directors come out afterward and be like, yeah, we'd do it completely differently.
Yeah.
That's
Here's
so
the thing,
stupid.
But there's
Don't
also
just piss off your stars, so they're like, yeah, maybe if I die, we'll get a different cut of the movie. It's probably not something you want people involved with your movie saying.
that said,
Somebody
there's
will
also,
try to kill you now.
There's also certain directors you don't want given completely free reign.
No,
like
again.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You
Why
have
not?
to have a
because
good
Batman v
balance.
Superman was him with free reign.
And
Sort
It's
of.
great.
We
No,
got a really cool
Thank you.
Batman.
no, I do
Yeah.
think the
One that
studio I
kills,
think
but,
did give him
So-
free reign, but they still were kind of
Tell
like
me a little
insert Wonder
aggressive in
Woman,
life.
insert Aquaman and Flash
my
in
own
some
problem
capacity, do this
with
and
him.
that.
I think he probably wanted to do all that.
Maybe, but
We just didn't have
From-
time. They're like, this does have to be under 3 hours, so
It's
I don't-
only barely.
if only
But-
barely.
it's
It
still
does have to be under 3 hours. That's all we ask.
like again that you need to find a good balance between the studio and the directors and all that stuff. Because again, that's
Constant battle
that's
with
the whole
Hollywood.
point is you have to have good checks and balances to where the studio hires the director to do their job, but again, the studio, since they're the ones shelling out the money, they have to be involved. But again, the whole reason you hire that director is because you trust them with that property. So again, it's a whole trust thing. But again, the biggest difference between like say DC and Marvel or Warner Brothers is with Marvel it's just Kevin Feige. He's the one corporate guy and he just answers to higher ups at Disney. Whereas Warner Brothers, there's like a whole slew of studio executives and
You're a
Kevin.
studio executive.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
like
this
I
podcast.
think,
One of the thousands of studio executives.
and like Kevin Sujihara is the name of like the head Warner Brothers guy. So basically, it's like that. That's the biggest difference. Is even though
Many Kevins.
the director's kind of like, here's my vision, and the execs are like, cool. Here's my vision. Here's that guy's vision. Here's their vision too. Can we
I didn't
find
read
a way
the
to make
script,
this work?
but I'd like a scene where Batman shoots a lot of people with it.
Yeah, and that's kind of
had
the
a
problem.
dream last night.
Is you have like
and that was it.
you have
I
too
think-
many cooks in the kitchen where all these like
my
notes.
son's daughter's son.
I think all the Batman
Likes
killing
this
was Zack
character.
Snyder.
Probably.
Because he went out and justified it by saying, "Hey, here's this video," and it was Mr. Sunday's video. And he's like, "Batman kills a bunch of people in this, so it's okay if I do it, right?"
It's like, no, you idiot! You idiot! Like, again, don't get me wrong. I like most of Zack Snyder's movies aside from Sucker Punch is awful. Batman v Superman I didn't care for that much. All of his other movies I actually liked.
Some Weird Owl movie.
Weird Owl movie?
Owl.
Oh, Owl. When did he
He's
do a
making,
Weird Owl
he's
movie?
making a comeback.
Is he?
I feel like kind of like very small. Like you hear about him now. Like
He still tours.
He does
you
some
haven't
yeah.
heard
stuff
about him in
now.
like 10 years, and
Still
like all of a
tours,
sudden
man.
That's true.
you hear of him now.
I think he's done Minion stuff. I don't know if that's true, but it feels
Why?
like a thing I've heard.
BVS.
Why? Why Minions?
I mean, I wouldn't
it's,
mind
uh,
seeing Weird Al in BVS too.
As
He
the
could have been
Riddler-
Lex Luthor.
as the Riddler. Honestly,
Bring Jim Carrey back.
Yes.
but he'd be all
Yes.
serious with it now.
Yeah, I don't think he'd do it.
He wouldn't talk
He
out
wouldn't
of his
do it.
butt.
They wouldn't do it, but do it.
Yeah.
Shia. Speaking of do it,
Shia LaBeouf is the new Nightwing.
sure, why not?
I actually heard a lot of people fan casting Steven Yeun, who plays Glenn in Walking Dead, as Nightwing.
I
Actually,
watch
don't
that
hate
stupid
that.
show.
Maybe. I stopped after season 2.
I stopped after
I
0
kind of
episodes.
want to
because
start
it's
watching
garbage.
again just for Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but
I just
watched
watch the scenes with him in it.
I watched the.
He's
it's
good.
not a bad idea. He is good.
He's good.
Have you seen
What?
any of him in it?
Oh, yeah, I saw like the scene in the first episode where he kills the ginger guy. I don't
Yeah,
care if
that
I
was
just spoiled
the
for
last
you.
episode I watched, and I'm like,
really care either.
Yeah, I don't care if I spoiled that for you.
I'm
'cause
very.
fuck The
They're
Walking
on
Dead.
like 7,000 seasons now, and like there's so many other shows I'm behind on.
Yeah.
By
Gotta
the
catch
time
up
I,
on Grey's Anatomy.
yeah, but which inexplicably is still on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Been on for like 13
What?
years or something.
Why?
Wow.
Why
I
not?
feel like it's just one of
How?
those shows that, like, I guess just gets enough ratings to where the network's like,
Sure.
it's
There's
still
enough
going
40-year-old
okay.
women who drink their wine every Thursday.
Yeah.
and
Have they
look
gone to
forward
space
that.
yet? Because I feel like once you're at that point, you
It's
go to
still on
space or...
Speaking of space,
Yeah.
how's Voltron?
I'm really liking it so far.
I need
Actually,
to go on season, but I gotta finish Westworld.
I was on
Such a
episode.
burden.
I was on episode 9 before you all arrived. How far are you?
I'm only like 3 or 4 in.
Oh, okay.
No spoilies. I haven't
So
seen
far,
it.
episode 8 is definitely my favorite.
Okay.
It's a little different, but I like it.
I like
Is it
different.
like the episode of BoJack where he goes into the ocean?
Are we all
It's
caught
like
up
a
with
silent
BoJack?
episode?
Okay.
Well, we're just 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
There's
Third
3.
one's not
Is
out.
that
yet.
Okay. Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a
3.
third.
Yeah.
There's 3 seasons.
Okay, I haven't watched that one yet.
I don't
Okay.
think I like it as much.
I do.
I need to go back and watch them all.
Yeah.
I really like
I
that
didn't
episode
just-
you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I
It's
guess,
like
like-
very classic Looney Tunes kind of.
You know, on paper it doesn't sound like it would be that great, but it's kind of brilliant.
Yeah. But that's also with like Voltron though. I think I'm liking season 2 a little bit more, but my one complaint is still kind of the same thing with season 1 is there's still not a whole lot of development for the main characters. Like
Yeah,
they're
there's really
given
no
a
one-
little bit more, but not enough to where I can cling to one specific person aside
There's-
from Quran or Bible, Torah, whatever your preference is.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah, I like him.
I like how he has a mustache even as a baby. In a manner of speaking.
Yeah, I think that was episode 2 or 3.
That was 1.
Was it 1?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'm liking season 2 so far.
I need to watch the rest of it. It's my treadmill show.
Gotta have a treadmill show.
Gotta have a treadmill show. After this, gonna be Luke Cage because I just need to finish it.
I mean,
I want to
I like
before
the first half of the season.
before Iron
Yeah.
Fist. I just want to watch
I've
it to be
seen
caught
way
up.
more Defender stuff, and not a lot of anything about Iron Fist.
Yeah. I'm sure it's still happening.
They really
because it-
seem to be promoting
Well, I think-
Defenders
Yeah,
a
since
lot.
they're not DC.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think Iron Fist comes out in March, and then I think Defenders have actually heard us coming out in the summer,
Wow.
which I was
I've
surprised. I
seen
figured that was
nothing
supposed to come
about
out
it.
in like November or something like that.
So I'm guessing Iron Fist is going to lead right into Defenders.
Probably,
Maybe.
which I'm okay
Maybe
with.
it'll lead right into your face. When it's Iron Fist.
If it's good, that's fine.
don't even know
Hopefully
what
it'll
that
be
means.
good all the way. Like I like the first half of Luke Cage, but
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes. I just want to watch it to finish
they
it.
made a pretty poor
I need
choice.
to,
I
but I
feel,
just
involving
don't have
the
any
villain and then
motivation.
I'm sure
True.
someone thinks we're racist because of
But
that.
I do think that Iron
Until you said
Fist is in good
Yeah,
hands because
now
it's
that
Scott Buck, which
I
Scott
know
Buck
that
was the
name.
producer of Dexter. Or at least I know for the
not
first.
season 6, right?
I think he was the producer
Or the
for at least.
finale.
Or 8.
I know he's the
Season
producer
8
for at least the
fine except for last
first
episode.
like 3 or 4 seasons.
Then that's
He might have stayed on for the others. I'd have to go back and rewatch him, but I know he at least produced like the first 2
I knew
seasons
I
for
knew
sure.
that name.
Yeah. So he's the showrunner for Iron Fist. So that was one of the things where I'm like, 'cause I
higher
love Dexter.
expectations.
Or
Yeah.
the first 3, 4 seasons of Dexter.
Yeah, it got really weird when like the animation style changed and like Dee Dee's head was all flat and
I'm
stuff.
just gonna ignore you
I'm not
so-
the killer anymore.
because again, I loaned you season 1
I did
for
not
like
watch
a
it.
year.
Yeah.
Even I
Need to
watched
watch it.
Evangelion after like a year.
Yeah.
I did watch it. You do need to watch Dexter. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael
It's
C.
on-
Hall
that's great.
alone.
It's on the never-ending list. He was a great
Great.
Batman, vampire.
He was a great vampire Batman.
Yeah.
He's great at everything.
That was a great
He's
movie.
A
I
fantastic
can't believe they're
actor.
not
He's a
making
great
that into a
David Bowie.
franchise.
They really should. And even the comics I thought were pretty good from what I read of it.
Yeah, there was gonna be like a whole animated series on YouTube, and they just kind of scrapped it.
Come on, DC. What the hell? Get the shit going.
Yeah.
Money.
Shazam!
We'll hand you money.
I still thought it was fine. And season 6 started out like it could possibly be the best one, and then they just
6 isn't good. I
Went way
wasn't
downhill.
personally. I'm not a huge fan of season 3.
Season 3 was.
not a big John Lithgow. Is that
That was
season
No,
three?
that's 4.
No.
That's my favorite.
Oh my,
one.
yes.
I-
Who would have expected
4
John
and 1.
Lithgow?
4 and 1 are my
Yeah, I was about to
favorites.
say-
Of all people, I think
I
2 and 4 are
switched
my
those up.
favorites. But
Yeah.
7, I think.
I like
kinda-
7 because it was leading into what should have been a great
Yeah,
last
and
season.
Again, season 8 was fine except for that finale.
No, but it just kept building up. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, the
no,
finale was
sometimes
awful.
stuff wasn't happening though because it was
Yeah.
like they're focusing too much on a build-up where they couldn't even move on with certain
my issue with
things.
the last season is I feel like they were
It was
building up to
rushed.
something. Yeah, it was
after
like
they kept building up for so long.
it was like the writers didn't know that was the last season, and someone just walked in the writers' room and was like, "Hey guys, so how's
I
this?
kept thinking of
how's the
scenarios
series
that,
finale
like,
coming?"
this
Our
will
biggest
happen.
show forever.
Yeah, and the writers were like, "Wait, this is their last season." They're like, "Yeah." Oh shit! Now we gotta wrap this up. It's like, what did you think? It's like I thought we were doing
We
like
need
another
more money
season.
for Californication.
Yeah. So that was my biggest issue with
Which I
season
do
one.
like from what I've seen. I've only
Still need to watch
watched
it,
the first 4 seasons.
Just catch up with Shameless.
I do need to catch up with Shameless, even though I hear that show's kind of going downhill too. But
I haven't watched the last season.
at least Emmy Rossum got her.
Is that the
Hey,
show?
where-
With,
It
she's
kind of
been-
it's jumped the shark in like 5 or 6, but you just have to finish it.
is that the
'cause
show where you
it's-
see her and Goku naked?
Yeah,
More accurate to
Where,
Dragon Ball than the movie.
Yeah, that is true.
it's kind of the soap opera. You just have to see what happens each week.
Does
type
anyone
thing.
destroy a car?
Sorta.
Yeah,
This
it's a
really-
lot-
this
it's a lot of
really-
like vandalism.
Yeah.
This really is starting to sound more like Dragon Ball than the Dragon Ball movie.
It's a lot of kids and adventures and like
Is it really?
Yeah.
kind of.
What is
I
this?
think you'd like it.
You get the
honestly.
2 out. You get
Find out on Netflix.
It's
Maybe,
a bunch
yeah.
of kids in Chicago, and you can watch the original UK one, I believe.
Yeah.
Because it was a
Yeah.
British show.
No, I
Just
think it was
like House of
Australian.
I
Cards.
did that with The Office, and it
Was
was
it?
fun.
Yeah, I think it was Australian.
That was
Wilfred
UK.
was Australian.
You're Australian.
I would like.
You were the original Australian
I am
guy.
the original Australian person.
Yeah.
You can't tell. He's lost his accent. He's been in
I've been in the
Canada.
States way too long.
Yeah.
Canada. We live in Canada, Dave,
Yeah.
not the United States.
Yeah, I know we live in Canada. I've been in the United States
Oh,
for
yeah,
too long, and then I did move up here.
I'm not sure where you're going with this, but
It's an effort you try to perfect all the time. Your accent, you do a great job at it.
Like if you
I don't care
didn't,
for him.
if you just heard his voice, you would think he was Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
my
His
my
native
real
voice.
Yeah. His
When
original.
I first washed up on these shores many moons ago,
You had to leave your pet kangaroo behind.
Yeah.
it was a tough choice. I'm not sure it was worth it.
Yeah. I too.
Your pet kangaroo Jesse.
Yeah. I too arrived
The
in this
number
country
2
on
Jesse.
that's not, yeah.
a rubber
I think it'd
raft.
be number 6, but
Which
If you knew Jesse the kangaroo,
that's true. I've only heard of him,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like Jesse Pinkman's bad.
Dave, you go on ahead. Leave me behind.
have a
Oh
better
my God,
life for
Jesse.
yourself, Dave.
This is getting a little too real.
If anyone's gonna make it out of this country and make a future for themselves, it's you, Dave.
Because that was back when the British were occupying, and it was just like a place they sent all their slaves and prisoners.
Yeah.
It was basically Escape from New York.
Good
Just
movie.
in Australia.
Yeah.
Did you escape from New York?
Escape from Adelaide.
Okay.
Dave Pliskin.
That's a city in Australia. That's where they got the idea for the movie.
So basically, you're saying
So I was in
from-
New York at the time, and like
Yeah.
Kurt Russell bought the rights. And
So you're
he
saying
really championed to get that film done. It didn't turn
It's
out
like,
quite the way I
Dave,
thought it
I'm
would.
gonna change my name to Snake if that's all right.
Snakes are very
I don't really
prevalent in
understand
Australia.
why, but
Well, I don't
you know,
want to use
don't-
Dave.
Pretty sure
I
that's
didn't
like
understand
population.
Hollywood at the time, and I put my trust.
I don't
in
want to totally.
I wouldn't say the
copycat
wrong
off
people.
you.
I still have a good working relationship with Kurt Russell.
Oh, yeah.
But
Now, you're the one who got him the role in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2
Yep.
as Ego the Living Planet, Star-Lord's dad.
Good
Spoiler,
effort.
but not spoiler.
Because it's in the
Maybe.
cast list.
Yeah, it's in the cast list.
And also, who else was it going to be?
Jason of Spartax was his original father in the comics.
Like, I mean,
Howard
as
the
far as
Duck.
like actors that they were casting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, who else is he going to be?
Howard the Duck.
Is Star-Lord's dad?
Yes.
I could see it.
That's the
I want
choice.
Nick. I think they should cast Nick Offerman as Jason.
I would love that. Just apathetic Ron, just basically Ron Swanson in the Marvel Universe.
That would be amazing.
Or Ron Perlman.
Give me all your space.
DC
eggs
I
and
mean,
Yes.
I'm all for Ron Perlman in anything
I
really.
think he should be in both. He should be the guy that's in both of them.
Ron Perlman is Batman.
It's not gonna be Reynolds.
I'm okay with that.
He's up for it apparently.
Yeah.
But
If they
that's
do
weird.
make like a live adaptation of Dark Knight Returns, even though that's what like the past
Like 3
4 Batman movies have been
Yeah,
based
that-
heavily on.
and the
Yeah.
Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they do a like direct adaptation, Ron Perlman
Yeah.
as Batman.
Yeah.
I'd love
When are
that.
they gonna do a live action Killing Joke?
Mark Hamill,
When?
obviously.
I don't know. At the
Next
rate
year.
the DC movies have been going, that'll be like Justice
But it has to
League
be
2.
scene by scene like the animated movie, so you have to have that first 30 minutes.
The Batgirl scene?
Yes.
Well, that'd be better live action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I will say that'd be the one benefit of that live action.
Who's Batgirl?
So Ron Perlman, obviously.
Emma
is
Stone.
Batman.
I think Emma Stone would legitimately make a good like Batgirl Barbara Gordon.
So you're saying you want to see Ben
She's too big
Affleck
for it
grabbing on Emma Stone's ass?
They could pull it off.
Not against it.
No, I'm not either. I'm
Grabbing
just
her.
asking you.
They're good enough actors they could pull off the chemistry.
Grab-
And she's a ginger, so yeah.
Grabs her by the suit and goes to town.
We should probably just recast Batman as Ryan Gosling. But...
if they're
Or
going
Andrew
that
Garfield.
route,
Damn it, I'm
Suck.
so close.
you suck.
I
Dave-
had a second chance.
Dave, not so much.
I got my second time.
You got my second chance in
Got my
life.
spare.
Nice.
That's what I felt like when I washed up in New York and Kurt Russell found me.
It's like those times
I got my
that
Hey
second
man,
chance.
you hungry?
it's like when we went bowling and then it would just randomly give you a second shot.
Yeah.
Except Jake.
If only life worked this way.
Did it ever happen to you?
What?
I don't
When
think
we were
it did.
bowling, did like it would just glitch out and give us second shots?
Yeah.
Everyone but you.
Yeah.
It happened to you?
Hmm?
Okay.
Once.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that was when I
But
got
it
one of my
gets-
strikes.
Everyone gets grace period,
Yeah.
like in school.
Yeah, we went bowling recently.
Well-
I'm terrible,
Me too.
but I was still better than Richard and Dave.
Yeah,
I was about to say I would have predicted you as the best.
Not by much, but I beat him. So suck
I
it.
did okay sometimes, but just not well generally.
Yeah, you had like these on and off streaks where you'd be like beating all of us.
Yeah.
And then you would bowl into the
I
other
think I
lane.
got a little bit better.
You
each
put the
game we
bumpers
played,
out?
But then like towards the
We
end, you just
should
got
have.
like
Over.
super apathetic. You just kind of like threw the ball.
Yeah.
Were you drunk?
that's when I was.
No.
Should have been.
They didn't serve alcohol because it was a Sunday.
Nah.
That's what the laws are here in Kansas.
Stupid laws.
We talked about bringing our flasks.
What is this? Live by night?
Something like that.
Maybe.
Before the end of the movie when alcohol was re-legalized.
It's actually a good movie. Go see it, people.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I actually don't
I'm assuming
understand
that's about-
why
It's a
people don't want
historical fact that isn't really ruining anything.
You just spoiled history for me. I've never read about anything in history.
Canadian
Jeez.
history or like
Of
history
any
in
of
general?
us.
In general, yeah.
Okay.
I probably do know the least about history.
Ben Affleck. Stop.
Prohibition?
Well, global warming.
He fought prohibition.
Oh, okay.
Himself.
So I guess I actually want to make this a segment where like last podcast, Dave
Oh, I
pitched
think I know
his
what
you're-
Dave
Oh, forgot about
pitched his
this.
idea for the Emoji Movie.
Man.
I actually liked it. It sounds better than the actual movie.
It's the best I could come up with.
So-
at the time.
All you had to do was try.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna give you the title of an upcoming movie, and you
It
pitch.
has to be a movie that
Yeah.
exists. So.
Escape from
So-
Canada.
In case you weren't aware, they're making a Tetris movie.
I knew
Pitch
it.
your idea for a Tetris movie.
Wait,
Go.
wait. Mr. Sunday said we shouldn't do this
Why shouldn't we?
because they have no ideas, and if they listen to podcasts, they might get an idea. On the other hand, Dave,
We
just
could
fucking
be-
do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Let's do it. I'm sorry, Mr.
Pitch
Sunday.
your Tetris movie with like at least 3 to 5 actors, maybe a director and
Maybe a
story,
director.
or just do what you usually do and ramble on, like the Led Zeppelin
It's
song.
gonna be. Well, it's a great song, which will be featured heavily in the movie.
I'm okay with that because I love Led Zeppelin.
Opening track.
This is not gonna be as good as the Emoji Movie. I'm just gonna tell you that.
If
right
you
now.
need time, we can. Actually, no. Keep going.
Yeah, it's, I
Just
think
on the
the
fly.
whole idea is that
You want
it's
some
on the
alcohol?
fly and I shouldn't have. Could probably use some.
You want me to make-
You should make me a drink.
All right, I'll see what we have.
Yeah, make it good.
Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got vodka. I've
Grab
got Midori.
By the
Got that
Richard.
Jameson up
by the
there.
Richard. Grab 'em by the Richard.
How's Jameson Dr. Pepper sound?
Sounds great.
And I've got ice in the
I
freezer.
would like some ice as well, bartender.
Although that Dr. Pepper's been in there for a while, so it might be a little flat.
Check the expiration date.
It really doesn't need to
babe.
be like fizzy for
Okay.
mixing a drink. I wonder how all that sounds.
Is that what they taught you in school?
No, I just kind of thought I learned. Because when you
Because
get,
you have a thing called common sense.
yeah, when you mix it and you get in the ice, really, there's not much fizz to it. It's just the flavor.
So, anyways, Dave.
Jesse
Pitches.
Eisenberg is a young tech programmer.
Okay.
It's sounding familiar.
Yeah, in 1970s.
I've seen this. I've seen this one.
In the 1970s.
Okay.
Nevada.
I think that's enough ice. But yeah, again, you're the one who bartended in school.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of ice.
Look, it doesn't look like as much, but there's actually less because it's
Yeah,
kind of balanced in
that,
there.
that's a
so.
fair point.
Now he's developing this cool new video game called Tetris,
Okay.
as you'd imagine, but he's getting in trouble with the mob, led by Ice-T.
Get
yeah.
shot.
Is body count gonna do just the whole score?
I'm
Yeah,
completely
but-
okay with that.
Just it's not going to make the score's not really going to be that important.
So they're gonna cover Ramble
They're
On.
going to cover Ramble On. They did a good Slayer
Singing
cover,
my song.
So I feel like
On my way to play Tetris. Oh.
But anyway, he gets involved with the mob. Obviously, it's a loan shark situation because he needs money to develop it. You know, Steve Jobs is there, played by Ashton Kutcher, the best actor to play Steve Jobs.
Yeah, screw Fastbender.
It's in continuity with the Ashton Kutcher Steve Jobs.
He
Basically,
needs some work anyway.
He can't go to. He's a former Apple employee, and he's laughed out of the building.
I don't think you closed
Thank
the
you.
fridge all the way.
Yeah, mix that so apathetically, like I would mix it.
Cheers.
But yeah, let me try it.
It might be a little strong.
It's a lot
Good.
It's a lot stronger.
Let the ice melt a little bit. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I understand what you put on the ice.
I'm just gonna have a sip from it from like a side that you haven't.
It took me by surprise.
Yeah.
Now I'm
saw
curious.
his face on Twitch there.
Now I'm curious.
Everybody, there are 4 sides, so let's get to it.
Which sides have been?
There's no
Pretty sure-
sides in
Pretty
a
sure
circle.
this one and this one is fine.
I've actually already had 2 alcoholic beverages.
You've been
Cocktails.
drinking, you haven't
We
told
can
us?
tell.
Oh wait, I don't drive tonight. I can have more of this if you don't want the rest of it.
I would like some more. But you got some more? too?
So, want some more?
anyway, after
where does
Jesse
Miles
Eisenberg-
Teller fit in the script? That's all I wanna know.
He wasn't in it, really.
Ah.
And
Was he replaced by Jesse Eisenberg due to like contract
All
negotiations?
right, I'll save him for another one of your
because
pitches.
Damien Chazelle is the director.
I'll save him for the My
Okay.
Little Pony
And
pitch.
he obviously wanted
That
Miles
might be
Teller
too
because he wants Miles Teller and everything,
Yeah.
apparently. But Miles Teller is like Jesse Eisenberg's best friend who tells him to keep on trucking. Literally. He drives a truck into a movie.
A monster truck?
That's actually where he gets the idea for
haven't seen
Tetris. For Tetris, because as kids, they play with these blocks. And like it's the emotional core of their relationship. Is the emotional core of the movie.
So if he
It's about friendship, really, and like overcoming the odds.
So if there's a semi truck involved, you know, keeping with the truck theme,
I know what you're gonna say.
it's not going to be Transformers.
No, I'm surprised.
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Okay, the trailer behind the semi truck, is that going to be the eye piece? You know, the eye block.
There will be a sort of like
The one
Oh.
it comes.
I see where you're
there will be
getting
a sort of Seinfeldian Frogger sort of scene from above.
Well, no, I'm trying.
Where you sort of see but it's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek
So is this like a
thing.
classic video game cinematic universe where first we have Tetris, then Frogger crosses over in the post-credit scene, and then we build up to like a Mr. Pac-Man.
That's all
team
Wreck-It
up.
Ralph.
Mr.
Okay.
Pac-Man?
Well, see, what I'm getting at is
That's
like,
the spin-off.
and I'm kind of hijacking this a little bit, but just like
You really are, but I could use the help.
in the climax. All right, in the climax.
I like it so far,
you know,
though. Keep going.
Miles Teller or whoever is like has been keeping on trucking. I haven't been paying
Actually,
attention.
Miles Teller isn't in the movie because he was recast by Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
So never mind. The Miles Teller character
So-
named Miles Teller. No relation.
But MY instead of MI.
Yeah.
So there's no confusion.
Obviously played by
Jesse Eisenberg.
no. Jesse Eisenberg is playing
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera, the tech developer, former Apple employee, disgraced by Ashton Kutcher.
All right, so who keeps on trucking?
The keep on trucking is obviously Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan. You know, he's
Because there's
trucking
also
the
the
whole
racial
movie.
discrimination
He's
element.
been
of it too.
trucking the whole
Because
movie.
he can't
and
get
they're
a
like,
job at Apple.
Yeah, you're like,
Okay.
you know, Michael B. Jordan. We
No,
don't need
he
you.
like filled
You
out
need
the
to just keep on
application.
trucking.
It's really all of his qualifications
So in the
that
climactic
Jesse
scene,
Eisenberg is stealing. So he's misrepresenting himself. That's why he gets fired. I'm retroactively fixing this.
Okay.
So we get to the climactic scene where they're building the Tetris, and like, you know,
It's really more about how Tetris was developed. It's the story behind the story.
right, but then there's like real
Okay.
Tetris, and then
Well, yeah, you're gonna see the scenes of it.
yeah, and they're trying to, you know, they're trying to build it up, like we can't get that eye block, and then Michael B. Jordan in his truck with his with the trailer being the eye block comes in at the last minute and saves the day.
He has a lot of
By putting
witty,
it in space.
witty sayings.
But does he save the day
But then he twists it sideways at the last second by mistake.
and the world is
Doom,
doomed?
doom,
doesn't
doom.
happen anymore. There's a car chase scene with Ice-T.
Very like Fast
Cop
and
killer.
Furious-esque.
Cop killer playing in
That's
the
when they play
background.
Cop Killer.
Is this like a hard
There's
R?
gonna be a cop. Oh, of course.
Okay. That's the only one.
Maybe
Just the
NC-17.
mention of Ice-T's name
Will
it
from-
automatically makes it hard
Willem
R.
Dafoe comes in
I think
Great
it's
casting
as the
choice.
cop.
Ice-T.
His
He
name is-
eventually, I'm just spoiler alert, he arrests Ice-T because we've got to move on from the first act.
Ah,
Okay.
ah.
at some point. Something's got to go right for Michael Cera.
Question: is Evil Dick gonna be in the score?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, it's not set in stone.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
I like that song of theirs.
It's not set in Emma Stone, who is also in the movie.
The Evil Dick is not in Emma Stone.
I would hope not.
Gotta be.
It depends on.
Wait, what?
I guess she
what?
is the love interest.
Ice-T is in
because
Emma
they're kind
Stone? What?
Yeah, I mean she's.
So it's a
like-
love triangle.
That's what I gather from all
It's
this.
kind of
There's no triangles in Tetris.
It's kind of a.
It's got to be a love
relationship.
square, or
Alright.
love L, or love backwards L,
Okay.
And obviously, Michael Cera
love
kind of
I.
like saves her.
or love Z,
From
or love
him.
S.
Well, they need to have that.
She has her issues.
And
They,
they
they already know each
he
other from the
teaches-
Superbad
Yeah,
universe.
so they're already working off that
He
chemistry.
teaches her how to love again. Again, Michael Cera is played by Jesse Eisenberg. So
Which they did Zombieland together.
I
So
feel like
again,
you're getting
they're
a little
working.
confused.
They're
Yeah.
pretty much
Little bit.
interchangeable. Both
Woody
of them have been in
Harrelson
movies
is
together.
putting his own startup company for video games, and he buys Tetris.
It makes
But again, they
Minecraft.
need more funding, so they have to go to Steve Buscemi, who's a venture capitalist.
Who plays Steve Buscemi?
Fred Armisen,
Not bad.
Yeah.
who does many good impressions.
I would have
They're
gone
on
Peter.
Portlandia together.
I would have gone Peter Dinklage, but you know, I only say that
Peter
because
Dinklage is also in the movie.
Well, he already has
Played by
he
Leonardo
has a history of
DiCaprio.
pixels.
on his knees,
No,
He actually,
Well,
he actually
we'll use
chops
body-
his legs off.
he's got
He's
some
that-
that
he's
dedicated.
that-
Yeah.
he
Talk
will
about
fight a
method
bear in the
acting.
movie.
As he should.
He's got.
But
the
it's going to be a
range for it.
pet this time, right?
Yeah, it'll be his pet bear. He's the wealthy. He's another wealthy investor that they visit. The DiCaprio role isn't huge. He did it as a favor.
So basically, it's like one of those things where like featuring Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's
or
just
like,
another
and or
name on the
with- okay.
poster.
He gets
Bear of Wall
Cranston.
Street.
He's like,
Okay.
hey, Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio.
All right. I think
Bryan
that's fair.
Cranston, who is also in the movie, played by Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Oddly enough,
Exactly.
plays himself.
Duh.
He's just starting his acting career.
Duh.
Yeah. I,
He's like, hey guys, I got this like voice gig
Because
for
when
the
they
show
moved
called
the
Power
operation
Rangers.
to Los Angeles,
Sounds stupid.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
Michael
pretty
B
dumb, but I don't know. It's not gonna
decides-
go anywhere.
follow his dreams of becoming a musical theater actor, since he can't follow his dreams of being a
Trucker?
tech genius. He drives a truck. It's not a part of his person.
Okay.
It's kind of a part of his personality. It's not his career.
Because he
though.
saves the day.
I'm starting to sound like the plot of Over the Top with Sylvester, where he's a truck driver and arm
He's not a-
wrestles for his
he doesn't
kids.
drive a semi truck. He just drives like a Ford F-150.
Someone drives
whatever
a-
they had
someone
in the
drives a
70s.
I know, but I keep every time you say truck, and I'm just like semi
That's
automatically.
where the phrase "keep on trucking" came from. Is from him,
Exactly.
from Michael B. Jordan.
so it's like, what's the climactic
give
third
me-
act?
Give us that.
yeah, we're not out of the second act yet.
Well, I told you how.
Let's-
I
It's
told
gonna
you
be a
how-
director's cut, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, there'll be going to be like 7 different cuts of this movie that come out.
It's the
in
new
next
Blade
20
Runner.
Years. Yeah.
I like it.
People will compare it to Blade Runner.
It is
No
a va-
doubt.
I mean,
just
the,
because it's going to be
whatever
Harrison Ford's
studio's
last film.
producing this movie said it's going to be an epic sci-fi thriller. So
Trilogy.
Didn't he
Trilogy.
be in the way?
That's why I say the last scene should be Michael B. Jordan driving his semi truck with the trailer being the I block, and he's about to get it in, and then it twists at the last second. Credits.
Well, again, this is just how we get to
to that.
the game
Okay,
being
what-
produced.
let's-
Basically,
Keep it going. Keep it going.
the sequel will be more about like the game coming out and all the fame and all the excess and stuff, and he meets
Fortune and
Vincent
glory.
Chase, and
Yeah.
it's gonna basically be the sequel to Entourage.
Okay.
All right.
But it's
Directed by
Tetris 2.
Kevin Connolly.
Yeah, and Damien Chazelle. They're gonna team up.
Me and Dave are sharing a drink, by the way.
It's not.
It's not weird.
Well, you're the same
Homoerotic
person,
at
so
all.
it's
Yeah.
straight and gay at the same time.
Yeah. No homo.
It's the
Okay.
space I like to
it's
occupy.
straight.
It's Stray. It's a new.
But speaking of, there is a scene where Michael B. sort of confuses the situation with Ice-T. It's very convoluted because the movie does take place over like a decade.
Yeah.
So Ice-T
So-
does get out of jail. He's a reform minister.
Grows his ponytail back.
Grows his ponytail back. He has a prison ministry. He was also in the FBI. He was an informant the whole time.
Ah. So that's
he
a
still got
twist.
arrested for because again he shouldn't have been running his pimping operation.
So that's the Shyamalan twist of the movie.
Yeah, Emma Stone does die later in the movie,
Aw.
which motivates Michael Cera to
Yay.
make the blocks different colors.
So that's the big emotional, like,
Because the problem
moment.
Ashton Kutcher has was that it was all black and white,
Okay.
It was originally black and white.
and
so
she
you-
made him see the world in many colors. That was the
That's
inspiration.
a big
for that.
emotional. Now you're just trying to please the award. Whoa,
Well, yeah, it's got Oscar
critics.
written all over it.
Clearly.
Rush Giselle in, so you're obviously trying to achieve something.
But that's where we are at the beginning of the third act. Where
All right,
Stoner's
cool.
just died. They're playing Evanescence songs at the funeral.
Hi, Ice-T.
Ice-T, obviously covered
Wake
in,
me
like,
up!
lacrimal-
Get
Up
shot!
inside!
Get
Going
shot!
on, you know.
I can't wake up.
Save me!
Ice-T's literally performing live because again he's the minister.
Yeah.
He was
It's
gonna be the minister at their wedding.
It's a
Wipe
civil
away
duty
all
to perform
my
live.
tears.
While
Because
also
again, that's
giving...
kind of like the main point of this movie.
Yeah.
Is
Call my
Ice-T's
name, save me
emotional
from the
arc
dark.
throughout the movie.
All of me.
Never thought this was going to be the Tetris movie.
This is the Tetris movie we deserve.
It's the true story about how
But not the one we
Tetris
need
was
right now.
created.
She's in the coffin, looking back up.
But anyway, Ice-T's old mob buddy,
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. I appreciate that one. Yeah, has a whole kittens operation.
Now listen, Ice, you've really been slipping on your payments lately.
Where's my money?
After he defeats
About to
Ice
pop
Cube
you up.
in
We have to
Fist
really-
Fight, because we're also in continuity with Fist Fight, even though this is in the 70s.
He's already worked
We're
with
in the
one
80s.
ice.
We're in the 80s now, so yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta work up to Ice-T. He's the ultimate ice.
You gotta go through the cube first.
It's unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do
Gotta
to
put
get
the
with
cube
best.
in the T.
Yeah.
That's a porno.
I'll take the word for it.
Produced by Ice-T.
I don't know if it is or not, actually. I just made that up. But
It probably is.
Ice-T is actually gonna direct that scene, kind of like how Tarantino directed that scene in Sin City.
Okay.
yeah.
And Tarantino will also guest
Direct?
appear. No, he's just gonna
Oh,
appear
okay.
because he's a brilliant actor.
Or Django.
As Django Unchained, because we due to
Django.
copyright reasons you can't call him Django.
Yeah, his full name is Django.
But anyway, Charlie.
It's Tarantino
To
as
Django Fetterson
Tarantino as Django Fett.
I like that.
with 3
Unchained.
G's.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for legal reasons.
Yeah.
And instead of a silent D, it's a silent T.
Django
F.
Fett.
Silent F.
Okay.
Or
But
his-
a real F because Ice-T is going to be dropping a lot of F-bombs.
Oh, yeah.
They're improvised mostly, but there are a few in the script that's already written at this point.
Oh yeah. Again, like this
This is
is
the script.
yeah.
But anyway, there's just a huge fight between them. Michael B gets shot.
Get shot.
We don't know if he lives or dies. That's going to wait until the sequel.
Okay.
But it's at the funeral that like all this starts blowing up.
Mhm.
And that's when Woody Harrelson arrives and he saves the company.
Okay.
Right.
Because he's just like, I see promise in this thing. Because he doesn't at first. But Matthew McConaughey, reprising his role from True Detective,
All right.
comes in and convinces, because we're in continuity with that as well.
I'm mad.
It's before they become detectives
Yeah.
and he's a narc and
That
whatever.
the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
We're not at the post-credit. We haven't finished the movie yet.
What a clap.
We
Yeah.
kind of finished with Michael B getting shot, and
Yeah.
just sort of in Soprano style in mid-sentence.
Okay.
Again, it's a trilogy, so
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
An epic sci-fi trilogy.
Epic sci-fi
Yeah.
trilogy, if you've ever seen one.
I've never heard of a sci-fi trilogy.
Neither have I.
You
Yeah, they
speak
do
of.
like 9 of those movies when they do the sci-fi thing. But anyway, that's kind of where it ends. And in the post-credit scene, Ryan Reynolds is there, played by Jake Gyllenhaal,
I love it.
and he's dancing at Chippendales. This is important because as we pan out from the stage, who's in the audience? Emma Stone.
Oh.
We thought she had died. Is she
So,
still alive?
Whatever
And the
studios.
Now you
post-credit
see
scene
her.
after that.
So that's the mid-credit, and this is
Yeah.
the okay.
Yeah, baby group.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So whatever
Yeah.
studio's producing Tetris movie, there you go.
Yeah.
Pay us money. No, it's better than what the movie will end up being.
And Mr. Sunday, I apologize.
Yeah.
I tried, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and you help actively help.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go into what we experience and what we didn't
I
experience.
have things for
I'm
this,
gonna
actually.
experience a Tetris movie.
Yeah, you just
That
experienced.
was-
This is
yeah.
this is an audience
spoke for all of
experience.
us.
Yeah.
The one I will be co-writing with Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once to
He
start
did
us
The
off.
West Wing.
Go, Jake.
Show I've never heard
Yeah.
seen.
Um,
I've heard good things.
So what I've been experiencing, aside from this amazing Tetris epic sci-fi trilogy that
Well,
Dave
it's
is
not
pitching,
out yet, so you haven't.
We've experienced it.
we experienced.
We're shooting for early 2019.
So what I've been experiencing is the new, well, actually two of the Netflix shows. One of which is Voltron, which has been pretty good so far, and also Frontier with Jason Momoa, and he's like the only
See that?
kind of big
I haven't
sort of
seen it.
famous person.
He's sort of famous.
Yeah, he's like kind of the only.
Married to Lisa Bonet from the Cosby
Yeah.
Show.
But anyways,
But you can't say the Cosby
Um,
Show anymore.
I've been the
show.
shows. I think the first episode I was a little iffy on. Like it's not awful, but there are some moments where I'm kind of like maybe the
It just
acting.
came out of nowhere. And I'm
Yeah.
like, is this going to be any good?
I feel like the acting gets better, but the first episode I feel like it was a little unpolished. But you know, it actually does get better. I think I'm maybe halfway done. I don't know how many episodes, like 10 or 12. Not bad. It's just something I've kind of been watching in between, like Voltron and some other shows. Just kind of what I've been doing on my vacation. And then what I'm gonna experience is I just recently bought the Blu-ray for Seven Psychopaths, which I've seen the movie before. I really like it.
Underrated, I think.
Oh yeah, it's the same guy that did In Bruges, which is one of my favorite movies.
So I didn't know that, but I like the cast.
yeah. I mean, both.
Christopher Walken.
Which the
Colin
entire
Farrell.
cast is great, but I think Christopher Walken completely steals the show in the movie. So for those of you who haven't heard of the movie, go watch both In Bruges and Seven Psychopaths. Both great movies
One
from
of
the
the few films we agree on.
yeah from the same writer director Martin McDonagh. He's an Anglo-Irish playwright who also did these two movies. So fantastic movies, both of them. Go watch both of them. But Seven Psychopaths is the one that I'm gonna experience because I haven't watched it in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's a few years old now.
Yeah.
Dave.
I thought I was going last.
We're just ping ponging. I don't
Okay.
care.
Well,
I'm still trying to think of
I
mine.
experienced
I got mine, but-
a movie called Frankie Go Boom.
Frankie Muniz?
That would make it better. Okay. Simply because of the cast.
He was great in Sharknado.
He was.
3?
Yeah. I don't know which one.
Oh,
I haven't seen.
three.
Yeah, I think it was 3.
It was
Whatever the
three.
most recent one is, I haven't seen it. You've got Charlie Hunnam, you've got Ron Perlman, Chris O'Dowd, and Lizzie Kaplan.
I like Lizzie. Kaplan.
Fantastic cast.
And
I like Ron Perlman.
I like
Yeah,
Chris.
it
I really like Chris O'Dowd.
it winds up just
Eh?
kind of bit, which another thing I've kind of experienced recently as an aside to that, I started watching the IT Crowd.
I love that show.
I'm warming up to it. It's just
How far into it are you right now?
like 4 or 5 episodes.
Okay.
But, well,
First episode of season 2 or series 2.
is that when it really...
Like
Because
the
I
first
guess
season.
I didn't know what I was expecting
Yeah.
because you're not generally a fan of the laugh track thing, so I was really thrown off.
Yeah.
Very much seems like your typical sitcom,
Yeah,
which
like,
kind of threw me off.
For me personally, the first series when I
Yeah, I
first
don't
watched it,
hate the
it's
laugh track,
it's good enough to kind of keep you watching. But then from like
Like,
the
I'm
very
warming
first,
up to it.
Yeah.
more.
but I've gone back and rewatched the first series and actually have appreciated it more because I think it's one of those things where you kind of adjust to the
Like,
humor.
I've chuckled.
Yeah.
It had its moments, but
Has it reached the minimum?
Kind of hard in a
I-
TV
Yeah,
show.
TV show.
I've kind of been watching it
5 maybe.
slowly.
I'd say
Like,
3 per
I
episode.
watched the
3 to
first 2
5.
episodes a while back,
Yeah.
and then I
It's pretty easy to
It was
watch
just kind
folks.
of,
It's like 6
like,
episodes and 4
20
seasons.
Is it better than The
minutes.
Big Bang Theory?
Way better than Big Bang Theory.
yeah, from what I've seen,
Are you sure about that?
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty positive.
But anyway, I don't. Yeah, I guess back to the movie, which is just a really not that good comedy. But Chris O'Dowd is just like a recovering addict. He and Charlie Hunnam are brothers.
Are they Irish brothers?
No, he does an American.
You're an Irish
Okay.
brother.
American accent.
So I haven't heard Chris O'Dowd do an American accent, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's really just sounds like him without the accent, if you can imagine that.
Okay.
I mean, again, everyone plays their parts well. I just don't think it's particularly well written, and I think just with that cast, there's
Yeah.
a lot of potential that they just don't really follow through on. He's a recovering addict, kind of aspiring filmmaker, just weird kind of guy that I guess you kind of expect him to play.
Mhm.
Charlie Hunnam was kind of left at the altar at his wedding, and he's like living out in the desert trying to be a writer now. And
Who hasn't done that before?
but anyway, Chris O'Dowd's getting out of rehab, so his parents are like their parents are all over Charlie Hunnam to like come back and support him because it would mean a lot to. I guess he's at his. I don't really know how rehab works. I've been skipped out on it, whatever.
Not
Some
for
sort
you.
of like not for me at all. That's why I'm drinking right now.
Keep it up.
I don't know. There's like a
You and
graduation
your tiger blood.
ceremony sort of thing. Well, that would mean I have AIDS. So I do have Adonis DNA.
Upcoming on another podcast.
Oh,
Possibly, yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, it's a steep price.
I was
for
going.
that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, then there's this whole side story with an actor that Chris O'Dowd meets in rehab.
Mhm.
Is part of it because it turns out he's Lizzie Kaplan's father.
Mhm.
Basically, Charlie does come back. I guess to backtrack a little bit, they've hated each other because Chris O'Dowd's constantly played pranks and stuff and filmed everything, and really embarrassed Charlie Hunnam, which he filmed the whole thing at the wedding, which he kind of became a viral sensation. So he's carrying that around with him.
Okay.
Basically, he runs into Lizzie Kaplan, Charlie Hunnam, and they bang, except Charlie's impotent. And so that's what's Chris O'Dowd is filming this. And
I just assume you're talking about Charlie Day.
I mean, imagine however you want, but
Okay. We've all seen
Charlie-
Charlie Day banging.
again, I like Charlie Hunnam, but probably could have replaced him in this movie. Again, they meet Ron Perlman later, who's
I'll even
weird
admit you could have replaced him in
transvestite,
Pacific Rim.
a la Walton Goggins and Sons of Anarchy. But it's very kind of disturbing, but I think it's supposed to be. But it's basically about them trying to get the sex tape back. I just thought it was a lot of wasted potential, really.
Yeah, it sounds like it could have been a really funny movie, but the way you're describing
Yeah.
it feels like it falls a little short.
It does, especially with that cast.
Yeah.
Am I going to experience Tetris movie? Obviously, once I get it made.
Yeah.
Come on, Hollywood.
You're going to go see the Emoji Movie with us, right?
Is it the one I pitched?
Yeah,
Sure.
the one you pitched.
Yeah,
which,
it is.
check out our last podcast for
Well, I
that.
mean, me, possibly Jake, Zach from Team Bastard, maybe one or two other
Is
people.
that still a thing?
Probably not.
We'll make it a thing.
We're going to go see the Emoji Movie when it gets
When
released.
does that come?
August
to be released?
4th or
Yeah.
something like that.
So
I
new
don't know
sausage
my
party.
plans that often in the future.
We've decided we're going to see it like on an afternoon when no one's going to be there. It's going to be the Gods of
Because you'll
Egypt
be
for this year.
embarrassed to be there.
Yeah.
Probably.
We're going to...
Unless it's the one I pitched with Patrick Stewart and Betty White.
Yeah.
It does have Patrick Stewart.
But why not Betty White?
Unfortunately.
If Betty White's in it, we'll go see it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we're not gonna go see it sober. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be your Emoji Movie.
No.
Anything
Mine
can
would be
happen.
better,
Nothing is impossible.
but
Okay.
Shy's in prison right now, so I feel.
Yeah.
What am I going to experience?
Albums.
Have you been watching any of Ultron season 2?
I haven't yet. I'd like to experience this. I've got to experience the rest
There
of
you go.
Westworld, but I think I've used that like twice. So. Getting really good. I'll get to it. But yeah, albums. I'm going to be experiencing Richie Kotzen's new album, which will
Yeah.
be out in late March or April. I really liked his last album. I think it was one of my top albums of 2015, I believe.
Isn't Body Count coming out with an album too?
Body Count I'll be experiencing next month.
Yes.
I forget the 24th.
I can't wait for
Possibly.
All Lives. Or I can't wait for No Lives Matter.
Yeah, they've released the little snippet of the
Yeah.
single, which like Ice-T actually explained the Black Lives Matter movement to me in a way that I understood.
Yeah.
Because he's the man.
Yeah,
Yeah. He
because
pretty-
it's not that all life don't matter, even though that's the track of the song. But it's,
Yeah.
when you say that in response to Black Lives Matter, you're undermining the point.
Yeah, but then he also goes and says, but also they don't really care about that either. So it's, yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm going to be experiencing some of those albums this year, along
Oh.
with hopefully new sample and Alice in Chains. There's
Right.
the new Bush album is finished. I don't think there's a release date.
Well,
on
don't
it.
use up all your things you're going to
Yeah.
experience.
You might have to talk about
Use
things
about these
again.
later on.
I will talk about them once I've experienced them.
I'm
which I
feeling
will
slightly
do.
buzzed.
Jordan.
If I'm
I
alive,
might have made this drink a little too strong.
you've had most of it. I'm feeling some
Quit hogging it.
What have you experienced? What are you going to experience, Jordan?
What I
It
experienced,
tastes a little bit more
actually,
pepper now.
thanks to Dave, I watched the documentary Morning Sun about Dave
very happy
Navarro's
about that.
mother, which is very sad, but a well done documentary.
What did you think about the painting?
Reminded me of you.
Good. I could work in that medium.
Now, like,
because it was interesting because it's the kind of the promotional art. I'm not
Jameson's
ruining anything,
It is really good.
but it yeah. Glad
That's
we made that discovery.
that's what you're
3 years ago.
experiencing.
I'm experiencing this Jameson and Dr.
Oh
Pepper.
yeah. No,
It's a
I do have
different-
things for that.
it's a different kind of Jameson too. It's not the standard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's different about it?
Keep talking and I'll
But yeah, I thought it was interesting. Well, in the beginning of the movie,
Castmates.
Yeah. It's basically brewed in beer barrels, whereas normally it's the reverse. There are certain beers brewed in.
Bourbon barrel.
Yeah.
but
Canadian bourbon barrel ale.
you got a little bit. Are you?
What? No.
Had to ask.
No.
But anyway, the beginning, I think it kind of starts out. You see like somebody sticking a needle in his forehead
Yeah.
or something and draining blood into it.
It's a very artistic documentary.
Like, what's going on? Because apparently the filmmaker is like his best friend.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I thought the documentary as a whole was different
Apologize. Oh yeah.
from your typical, because I've always loved
typical
the
true
murder,
crime kinda, yeah.
the true crime murder mysteries. And if it was just that, it would have been fine. But to add Navarro's
Yeah,
life,
this famous
the way he was
musician.
affected, and then how it kind of wrecked his personal life,
Oh yeah.
and just how he has to come to terms and grips with certain things, it was just pretty powerful and strong. And I'm glad I saw it on TV coming up like a
Yeah.
week after you mentioned it. It's like, oh,
I had to pay like $4 to rent it for how many
Come on,
days or
man.
whatever.
Loser.
but
I saw it first. I got you to see it. So.
yeah, good job. Thanks for my challenge, unofficially. But
I got one
also, yeah, also to
Glad I saw something you hadn't seen.
yeah. I mean, you can make a big list for that. But what I'm going to experience, kind of along the same lines, is the Rush documentary "Time Stands Still," which was released last year, about their
Another one I
their
need to
final
see.
tour. I've heard really great things about it. Kind of forgot, and then was just kind of browsing online the other day and saw it. Some mentioned somewhere. I was like, oh, I still need to watch this, and it's just kind of about their final tour, which 3 of us saw.
Yep.
That was really good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just kind of coming to grips with the end for them and what's next. And
Yeah, from
and,
what- I
and
mean,
beyond the
they
lightest
play
stage, an
well
older
shows.
documentary was great. So I'm
Need
really
to
looking
see
forward to
that
this
as
one.
well.
So
I still gotta finish that Tom Petty documentary.
is that the really long one?
Yeah, like 3.5
Yeah.
hour thing on Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
keeping it musically.
All right. For what I have experienced,
That Jameson and Dr. Pepper.
yeah, in the middle of that, I'm slightly buzzed from that. Maybe a little more
I
than
can't
slightly.
tell.
I made it probably.
You
too
made
strong.
it pretty strong.
I really did. I've owned this for a while and just finally got around to watching it. X-Men.
Mission
No,
Impossible
I don't
2.
own that. Not yet.
You have it in your possession?
I do. X-Men: Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
It was good. Not
More Anna Paquin?
yeah, not really better or worse, just more. You know, I actually watched it with the Weekly Planet commentary too
Oh,
because
cool.
they did it. Yeah, I actually was able to sync it up just right. But yeah, there's some. It just really I haven't watched it in a while. Just the movie itself, so
Yeah.
it kind of really reminded me like how great.
Good it is.
Yeah, how great it is. It is my. It reaffirmed that it is my favorite of the new X-Men
Yes.
trilogy.
So like first class better.
Whatever.
McAvoy.
McAvoy.
First class road cut.
There's not one. McAvoy and Fassbender are phenomenal.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they need to be the stars of the next. The next one needs to be focused on them because
I would just love like
Pretty
a
sure they're not.
kind of like a
back.
buddy
No,
movie
sure.
of like Xavier and Magneto just
Yeah,
going
'cause
around.
23 X Street.
they're really as good in that role as
Ian
Patrick
McKellen,
Stewart. Yeah,
which is that's saying a lot.
yeah, that is like
Is
they.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of reaffirmed watching it and reaffirmed it. You know, watching with the Weekly Planet commentary is always great because those guys are pretty funny. Better than us. Yeah. We said, Jinx, you owe me a.
That's not hard.
No.
Don't you owe me an
Jinx
alcohol?
poke, you owe me a Jameson.
I just had some of your Jameson, so there you go. It's covered.
It's good shit.
Yeah, it is. And that's what I'm going to experience. There's a thing going on with, like, anyone knows
Honey
about.
Pop?
No, I've already experienced that multiple times.
Like a sequel or something?
No, there was a spin-off. It was pretty bad, but I experienced Honey Pop multiple times
Lavender Pop?
until I was sore. Anyways,
Oh. Ow. You're a little red.
all right. It is a Steam game though, which is also Honey Pop. But yeah, Steam is doing a thing called a Humble Bundle. It's not Steam. It's whatever. Basically, for $1, you get like a pretty good amount of shit. So for $1, I got this game called Payday 2.
I have heard of it.
Trick Boogaloo.
it might. I don't know. It from what I understand, it's basically more or less like the Purge of the game, where you just get to run around and cause mayhem, rob banks and
Apocalypse
stuff.
Now is apparently getting a video game.
And
Yeah.
but with the Humble Bundle, I got the game and I got some DLC, some free DLC, all for $1. It's going on for another couple days as of recording this. One of the DLCs lets me play as John Wick.
What?
Yes, John Wick is in this game.
Yes, because John Wick is awesome, Dave.
So I'm. This is downloading right now at my house.
Shut up.
And I'm just like, yeah. Presumably it might be done by now, so I'll probably either be playing it tonight or tomorrow. I don't care about Payday so much, but it's John Wick the game for me. So I'm going to be experiencing that because I'm just going to be playing through the whole game as John Wick.
Don't we all just want to be John Wick in our lives?
Yeah.
Especially, it doesn't sound like the most.
Shut up, Dave.
I'd rather be Snake Plissken.
John Wick is better.
No way.
Do you see that John Wick pop figure?
Doesn't look so bad.
Do
Why
I-
don't you have a Snake Plissken? Have they made a Snake Plissken?
I don't know, but I would
They
have
do
that
have
John
the,
Wick one
the
over
Funko,
Snake Plissken.
like the vintage figures.
Yeah.
They do have that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would
They
buy
probably do have that.
That's my I'm going to experience John Wick the game, aka Payday 2 with John
And
Wick.
before he...
one. But seriously, John Wick or Escape from New York?
John Wick.
Yeah.
I always go classic. You know
Escape,
me.
obviously.
Anyways, before we wrap this up, Spaceman and Jordan, you got something, a couple things to promote. One of which actually just came up earlier today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Earlier today, as of this, technically yesterday because
Yeah.
it's after midnight.
I'm living, baby.
Just uploaded and just edited and uploaded the new episode of the Spaceman Dwellers Toy Aisle.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. This is-
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the
Yeah.
Six.
why not? The actual
Did you
title.
name it anything?
The actual title is Black Series Jar Jar When? Question mark.
Isn't that what we're all
Not as good
wondering?
as what I said.
Anyways,
plug your thing.
Yeah, we plug it hard.
City of Stars.
Aren't you a little too sore for that?
No. That was months ago when Honey Pop happened.
Yes, that's why I asked. Are you still sore?
Yeah. In this one, we talk about it's kind of our winding down from the Star Wars season episode. I mean, obviously, it's always a part of the toy aisle, but this is the last one where we both have Star Wars things.
Yeah.
We also kind of speculate on Power Rangers and Blade Runner toys, which are coming up. We express
It's kind
our-
of
always wanted
upcoming,
to play with
kind of like
something
a
Yes.
beginning of the year preview in a way as well.
Yeah, we express our desire for NECA or any company to make John Wick toys.
Yes.
Shut up, Dave.
Why?
Shut.
I was
I
all,
already made
I
Escape
was,
from
I was
New
all
York,
for
so-
that podcast when you brought that
all
up.
for
Yeah.
Again, not a
John
Better
Wick
always
anything,
be
I just
for
think
it.
it's kind of forgettable.
Give
John
me,
Wick-
give me
It's
anything
like-
John
it's like
Wick
it so
related.
much.
As we discussed before the podcast, I'm pretty sure Dave is a sociopath. If you don't like John Wick, you have to be because you don't like puppies.
Puppies,
I do
Dave.
like puppies.
Do you?
I do.
I don't
Not
know.
enough.
Yeah, clearly not
As
enough.
much as Cal loves orange soda.
I don't know if anybody can love anything that much.
Anyways,
What is?
I love Honey Pop as much as that.
If we can clarify, what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
I do.
Don't hurt me. No more.
yeah.
Just trying to
That's-
find your whole thing of me being a sociopath, whatever. I do like the extra plot, so that's something.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the toy aisle. We talk about toy collecting and the
We should
like.
drink more.
I agree. That's a great idea. I'd just be cool.
We
if-
don't
We
agree
need
on
more.
much, but
We
we
need
like to
more
drink.
after darks.
Yeah, let's just. You guys want to just get drunk?
I have
Like,
to
Jake
drink.
already
I have
did.
let's
stuff to
let's
do in the
let's
morning.
wrap this up.
All
and
right,
then
all
we
right,
can-
all right.
I wouldn't mind one more drink.
Yeah.
You
Besides,
should probably not, though.
He's not
I might have a
driving.
little bit more. Yeah, I'm not driving. so
Are you okay with Islam?
It's a rental car.
Anyways, wrap it.
We also do out of the loop
So, yeah,
because
it's a rental car.
me and Dave have never seen any movies in our lives, like maybe 4 between the two of us, and one of those is Minions.
Minions,
Yeah.
Deuce
Awful
Bigelow,
movie.
European
Yeah.
Gigolo,
Guilty
Escape from New
pleasure.
York,
Yeah.
And liar, liar.
and Liar Liar.
And
because
Minions-
I had to watch it for the thing.
And Minions is our favorite of those 4 because it's a masterpiece.
Sure.
So out of the loop is when we challenge each other to watch movies for that.
You haven't seen it yet. Or
Yeah.
have you?
Don't bother. It's awful.
No, you should. It's 60s.
You should just to say that
No,
you did.
it's terrible. It's
And
it's
I'll
awful.
give you free reign to say whatever you want about it.
Yeah.
It's awful.
So
I
we
really
we
don't-
challenge each
I don't
other
think
to
you'll
watch
like it, but I don't
movies.
think you'll hate it as much as Jake.
I'll appreciate the
You'll
the
probably like
things
the
you
60s stuff.
told me that
Yeah.
I was into, I will appreciate
Yeah,
that.
there might be a Minions episode of that coming up. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing kind of spin-off side episodes where we just talk about one movie. But as it is now, we challenge each other
we
to
got a
watch
few other
movie.
kind of brainstorm ideas cooking as well.
Yeah, as it is now, me and Dave just watch a movie each, and we review them together. Like movies you would never
Trying to get
expect to be in the
Jake out
same,
next one.
possibly. Movies you'd never expect to be in the same title, like Liar Liar and what was it, The Martian?
Yeah.
No.
No.
American Beauty. Right?
Yeah.
American Beauty and the Martian.
No, it was
Requiem for a Dream.
yeah, Requiem for a Dream and Liar Liar were an episode.
That may literally be unprecedented.
I pop in for some Jim Carrey knowledge.
Yeah, we usually have Jordan there.
I'm
to
the
kinda
designated
facilitate.
audience
Yeah.
member.
It's like a legitimate cinephile who actually knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, and
As opposed to us glorious pretenders.
yeah,
Good band.
it's a lot of fun to do
The
because
glorious pretenders.
it's a great way to
Minus the glorious.
get through the list of
Oh, really?
movies that we've never seen. And yeah, check that out on the Reverend Spaceman channel.
Yes.
There will be
we
a
need
link
some more
below.
subscribers and on Instagram at Reverend Spaceman.
I've actually been more active on the Twitter lately. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we might start Twitter polling to see what
Yeah.
you guys want to.
I put up a
See or
funny
hear.
meme of Jesse Eisenberg to promote the pasties.
Oh yeah.
Now we should
Another
get that
thing.
picture
'Cause
with
he's-
Film B.
'cause-
Phil and
Because he's going to be hosting, right?
Yeah.
Lex,
And
And someone who just met.
our very
Film
own
B.
Phil.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also Revs at Rev Spaceman on Twitter
Yeah.
and at Reverend
What
Spaceman
you
on
really need to check
Instagram.
about is his Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, Instagram's where
Get
I'm
it
most
up.
active. If you
Especially
like
if you're a fan of Toy Out.
if you like Toy, if you like Gundam, Star Wars, Transformers, Lego, there's a little bit of that on there.
Prostitute artists.
That's possible.
But yeah. So follow him there.
Yeah.
Pasty Pale Pro. Dave is the one in charge of that.
Finish it, baby.
You can follow. You can also like us on Facebook at Pasty Pale Productions for all news and updates on all that stuff going on with the
I don't
channel.
use Facebook.
He doesn't.
Get ready
But-
for the pasties, people.
Yeah. Get ready for the pasties, and again, keep
Just
up
to
with the Facebook
clarify,
page.
It's Oscar
It's our version of the
Jason Award
Oscars.
show?
Yeah.
If I feel like it, I might.
with more drinking and hard drugs than the Golden Globes.
I think
Exactly.
I will be drunk for that.
Not too drunk.
Please, just
No, I'm not getting that
smoke
drunk.
up beforehand.
But
I'd
anyway,
rather you not get into the.
I might Photoshop Jake's head onto the Oscars.
I'm cool with that.
And
You
you know,
need
like,
something for
yeah.
the
Yeah.
actual award. You are the most artistic of us.
Yeah.
Did you just call me autistic?
Artistic.
Yeah, it is artistic.
Anyways, cheers.
Yeah.